Alright, so let's get started. First of all, the first thing to note, which is a crucial thing, is the deploy screen is north facing up. So that means to the right is east, to the west, to the left is west, down is south, up is north. That also applies when you spawn in and you open your map. Again, north is up. Now let's say that there's a tank sitting around here. One way to call it out is to say tank southeast of O2. Or you could say, if there's a tank here, you could say tank O1A2 hill. Like this. Then that would mean there's a tank on this hill. If you just call out something like, just say tank and don't give a location or direction, it's almost useless. Now, if you have a look at the scoreboard, you can say, for example, look at an armor squad. Like, okay, he's swapped to infantry, but you can see that they've spawned some tanks, whereas we haven't. We have 80. Now we look at another armor squad guy. See, he's got a PZ3. That's useful information to have. Now, to spot an enemy, you just stare at them like that, and then there'll be a 3D marker. They also appear on the map, as you see on the road there, near A2. Infantry marked on the map will appear as an arrowhead, not a square or a diamond. Once again, just stare at an enemy to spot them. Pilots can't see infantry spots, they can only see tank and vehicle spots. You have to be within 300 meters of a spot to see it, but you can see markers of spots on the map at any range. Now, the map is split into squares or grids, and each square is 100 meters by 100 meters. That's about 140 meters diagonal. You can use this to say, for example, tank 50 meters west of O2 or an objective marker, something like that. Now, if you're a squad leader like I am, you can also use some members of your squad mark a tank by just holding Q and clicking near the tank location. Again, the squad can see that entire team. Again, spotted a tank by staring at it. It appears on the map as a diamond. Spotting is really useful, everyone should do it. It really helps the team, especially tankers. Just once more, spot them by staring at them, or you can spot from squad mates if you're the squad leader by holding Q and clicking. Now if I wanted to call out that tank in chat, I would say tank A2 train tracks. And that's pretty good intel for the team. Very handy to have. It's also good to be specific, so if you can say something like it's E3 or Panzer 3, what kind of tank it is, because that can matter a lot. For example, Panther, from the front, you have to hit certain weak spots. You can't just pen anywhere. Also might be worth mentioning which direction they're looking. That will help your friendly tankers flank even anti-tank infantry. Really handy information. Just as a quick rundown of the map again, you can right click to zoom in on your position and you'll be able to see things in the map such as medkits, ammo, panzerfausts, and your friendlies. Even mines on the map, which, if you're in a fast moving car, very handy to know ahead of time rather than seeing 20 meters before you hit it. Once again, spawning in, I can see where tanks are, so if I can type in tank A3, A2 road, that will help the team quite a bit. It looks like a Panther, if I can type. And then it's on fire, okay, it's dead. So now tell the team so they're pretty well informed. Very good communication. Now, the tank that just killed me, I can see him firing here, so what I can call out is PZ3 tank southwest of A1. If I wanted to give a rough location, I could say, what would that be? About 50 meters? Probably. Now, if I wanted to give his location with grid coordinates, I could say, thumbs covering, but that would be C6. I want to say grid C6, I don't think you'd put that an objective. Again, he's pretty much in the center of grid C6, and that should help the team quite a bit. So he just died. Again, call it out at the very end. Once again, there's a tank here that I can see from the deploy screen. There's a tank here, and I just saw a car coming to the objective. And I can say 2 tanks 100 meters west of A1. Although I think one just got stolen. Updated the team, saying they're both dead or at least not a threat. This one was stolen. Perfect.